lighting people. In 1921, Harold E. Williams founded the H.E. Williams Company in Carthage, Missouri. And over the years, H.E. Williams has grown to become one of the larger and more significant commercial lighting companies in our industry. So as we all turn the year to 2021, we thought this would be a good time to catch up with the Senior VP of Sales and Marketing for H.E. Williams, Jenny Brust, to discuss the past, present, and future of lighting and H.E. Williams. Jenny, hello, and thank you for joining us today for 5 big questions.
Hi, Al. Thank you very much. We are happy to be here, and we thank you for inviting us for this interview.
Well, really happy to have you on board, and 100 years is quite a milestone for any company, especially one associated with electric light. So how does that long heritage help H.E. Williams in the present and in the future?
Sure, thank you. Being a 100-year-old company is really something special and something that we're very excited to celebrate all year with the lighting industry. We've had 3 solid generations of leadership, all under the Williams name, and I think that pretty much says it all. Harold was our founder, John is his son, and Mark Williams is his grandson. They've all 3 dedicated their lives to the betterment of this organization. And through that leadership, all their unique ways of leadership has all led to growth over the years. At Williams, we see that the level of dedication here is no doubt a direct result of that leadership. We look at Williams here as a steadfast, well-respected, American-made brand that has a loyal following. And it's important to us as a team to continue to invest in that brand in 2021 and beyond. And we're going to do so in ways that best service the lighting industry. So I don't know what 2021 will hold. I don't think any of us do. But what I can say is that Williams will be here producing and shipping orders. We will be marketing new product, and we will be commemorating a 100-year-old legacy. And we're excited to do so. And I can't express that it's what an exciting time it is to be a part of Williams.
Well, that's outstanding, and congratulations on the milestone. And over the years, your company has amassed quite a product portfolio of commercial, industrial, indoor, outdoor, spec grade, as well as some more economical options as well. And also one of the realities of doing business is that you share agents with a lot of the larger conglomerate type lighting companies that offer similar products. So how does a company like H.E. Williams get the mind share and the attention of its agents and specifiers?
Sure. This is a great point. This is a good question. I think first and foremost, what sets us apart from the competition is the fact that we're an independent company. It's not so much what we do differently. I think it's more about how we do it. Our goal at H.E. Williams is to, make the process of writing business with us as easy as possible. So the first thing we want to make sure is that we have a relevant product portfolio, that we're turning around quotes quickly and efficiently, that we're providing a good order management system in real time to our sales partners. We have good lead times and trouble-free installations on every single job. Also at Williams, person-to-person communication is fundamental to the process. I think some may think it's somewhat old-fashioned to pick up the phone and have a conversation, but we believe that is a far more effective way than chasing emails and filing forms and awaiting responses. We believe that it builds trust and respect project after project. We also believe that being adaptive is highly valuable to the process. We often are known for modifying a product to meet a spec, or last minute logistics changes to accommodate a shipment to a job site. All those things we do every single day. We have an incredible inside sales team. So I think overall we are really capturing the mind share of our sales partners and of our specifiers by simply providing a better service than anybody else and making the process of writing business as simple as can be.
That makes sense. Yeah, doing things differently is certainly a differentiator for you folks and a lot of other companies that have unique selling propositions like that. You mentioned being adaptive as one of your strengths, and certainly a year ago, all of us didn't know what was on the horizon for the rest of 2020, so we all had to adapt to the new reality of the pandemic. What do you think lighting manufacturers need to do as we hopefully emerge out of the pandemic in the next 12 months What do we need to do different? What do lighting manufacturers need to do differently or adjust for certain strategies moving forward?
Sure. Well, first and foremost, I do believe that we are going to exit this unfortunate time, hopefully sooner rather than later. Meanwhile, we have factories to run, we have businesses to maintain, and at Williams we have people, we have employees to care for. We want to keep our people working. So I think it's up to us as manufacturers to find clever ways to move forward both safely and smartly. I think there's no question that the past several months have forced us all to go about our daily activities differently, specifically sales. I think their world has been, turned upside down. But I think overall we're probably doing many of the same things that other manufacturers are doing, with really adapting to a virtual mode. And I do think that marketing strategies will continue to be tailored to that digital world. However, I also believe that we as manufacturers need to think of creative ways to disrupt this sort of webinar routine that we're in. And I think one of the ways to do that is to focus on the markets that are not shut down, where, believe it or not, there are in-person sales calls available or an option. I think we can do things like get physical samples in the hands of our specifiers, whether they're at home or not, making that process easy, pick up and delivery, so they don't have piles of samples sitting in their living room. But we can make that process easy for them, but they have something physical in their hands, so that when we are presenting to them virtually, they have something to hold on to. I see many manufacturers leaning on social media influencers, of which we have some great ones in our industry. They're doing great work, both independent influencers as well as individuals within our sales agencies. And another thing that I think is kind of neat is, assuming that we have good weather, is presenting in an outdoor environment, perhaps under tents or in some sort of pop-up scenario. I think that's something different and encouraging and healthy and safe.
That's a lot of good strategies, a lot of unique ways to get around some of the obstacles that face us right now. You had mentioned sales team turned a little bit upside down, and some of the sales strategies you're doing. Let's explore that a little further, as far as regional sales managers for many manufacturers that cover many different multi-state territories have been grounded for much of last year, and now that continues into early 2021. So what's your sales deployment strategy as far as how to manage that aspect of your business?
Sure. At Williams, we've been extremely fortunate to maintain a full staff, both here at the factory and our outside sales team. Like I said before, there's no question travel has been impacted, and their daily routines are now different. I do foresee a silver lining in this. I think it, as a manufacturer, has forced us to evaluate and look at how we can best support our sales agencies who are in the market every day and in the field and doing the work, to surround a project. So how can we better support them and be more present in the problem solving and surrounding that project from start to finish? I think that will get better. So we'll have a nice balance of customer engagement and really thorough follow-up, making the entire process, quality and smooth. I think we'll continue to, go on site when it's an option. I think we'll use video technologies like we're using now. And, hopefully we'll be doing some factory visits, of course, taking the proper safety measures. But when it makes sense, we want to have people here because, at Williams, we feel this is our best sales tool.
In my day-to-day work, I connect with a lot of lighting agents across the industry. And in the past week, knowing that I was going to be chatting with you today, I mentioned to a couple H.E. Williams agents that I was going to be catching up with Jenny on this interview. And I heard just consistent praise about you and the company. So congrats to that. And when you think about being a woman in this industry who's ascended to an executive position like you have, what would you say to a younger woman in the lighting industry who might not think that it's easy to ascend, or that feels challenged, that gender might be holding her back for certain management roles within the industry?
Sure. I get asked that quite a bit. And first, I will say that it does make me very proud to be the first woman at Williams to hold an executive position. Like many others, our industry is male dominated. There's no denying that. But at the end of the day, there's no substitution for hard work. And, I believe that's true whether you're male or female. I think the best advice that I could give to any young person is, to focus on throughout your career, earning the trust of your leadership, earning their trust and their support by doing things like accepting new challenges, building rapport throughout your organization, taking a look around and seeing who's successful and why. What do they know that I don't know? And, how can I learn more? And I think it goes without saying, you have to learn more about your business, its processes, and your industry. I think most of all, I think you have to want to come in and do great work every day. You have to see the potential that your business can always be better, and there's more to go after, and how you can participate in that. I think being indifferent is not going to cut it. So I think if you do some of these things, you'll no doubt be noticed and rise to the top.
Well, Jenny, that's inspiring, and that's actually pretty sound and solid advice for the younger ladies in our industry. And congratulations to you, but even more so, congratulations to your company on 100 years of heritage in our industry. And here's to the next 100.
Yes, thank you so much, Al, and Happy New Year. And you'll see quite a bit from Williams this year. Like I said, celebrating our 100-year-old birthday.
Looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thank you.